the entrance to this building is now outside Marks and Spencer's.
I read that, something about Marks and Spencer's there,
Yes, with Gentleman's Footers, so they just moved it. But I believe his original house was demolished around about 1700, and there was a second house, and when that was demolished in 1759, there was a small theatre built in the Victorian times, and there's a theory that that was at the entrance of Chapel Lane to the theatre originally, and then it moved here. Now it's at Marks. We don't throw anything away.
I guess not.
No.
Thank you. But it didn't.
Alright, we're leaving the location of the old hotel. Maggie's up here. Oh, here's a bookshop. The Chaucer Head bookshop. These are hours.
This is the site of where he lived from 1597 to 1616. He built a house here. Isn't that amazing?
Is this the location where it burnt down?
Yeah, it was torn down. I think in the 1700s. So this is the location of where his house was. Apparently it was a really grand house.
Wow.
The building next to it looks really old.
So it's right here, and then you had the hotel. Wow, it's just so much history here. Oh, look at that. What a picture. This is where Shakespeare's house was. It was torn down. It's right in this area. Location of Shakespeare's house. It was built 1616, right on this corner. This is the Falcon Inn since the 1600s.
Yeah, I love watching it because I loved all the places. Did you see the end? Yes. I didn't expect that. No, I didn't. I usually work for that. I knew.
The 1600s.
Yeah.
Nice place to stay. It's really old. Looks like a nice place to stay. Looks like this is the breakfast place. Wow. You can smell the fire. It's like they have charcoal or something. Some wood chips. Beautiful.
Now I'm in the Falcon Inn, which has been an inn since the 1600s. The building dates back to 1624. So this is amazing. This is a front sitting room. And right across the street was Shakespeare's house. Love it. I love these ceilings. These old floors. God. How many people have walked on these floors? Not Shakespeare, because he passed away in 1616. But, wow. And right across the street is the site of where Shakespeare's house was. Right on that corner. It's amazing. Beautiful place in here. I'm in the bar area. Fireplace. And I love how they have these cushions here with falcons on them. It's so great. But
So this is the schoolhouse
yeah.
of William Shakespeare, which was, I wonder, that church looks like it was built relatively recently.
Isn't that neat?
It goes all the way down. So yeah, which makes sense for a
Apparently
school.
when he was a young kid, his father was upstairs because he was the mayor.
That's where he went to school. Isn't that amazing?
No, okay.
So people who come here and have a drink and
But then
all that.
it'll be with an out, you know, alcohol. Yeah.
Really old. Wow, look at how it tilts and bends on the sides.
Yeah.
Misdiagnosed me about 6 times.
Absolutely, you should get anything done.
I got misdiagnosed on the election. It's really, really hard to
Did you see that one?
2 years.
Away, but yeah, it wouldn't have originally had.
It's a factory?
It is, yeah, it's a thatch roof, so it has to be redone every 30 or 40 years. We're actually coming up to a point where it needs to be redone pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just to let you know, there's no filming allowed on site before.
That's where the front door was, and that's where the animals came through. Right here.
Anne Hathaway's house.
It was great. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Absolutely loved it.
yeah, I loved it too. I just love those old stone floors, and I just tried to picture the people that walked on them and what they looked like and how they spoke, and
The original stones.
him coming
And
over
the quarry
there.
nearby.
I'm sure when he came over, her father probably said, "Oh, he likes you."
Yeah.
That William guy, he keeps coming over here.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Oh yeah.
It's just hard to imagine. I love it.
Unlimited fries.
Unlimited fries, yeah, I'm delving into
The
that.
non-gluten-free one.
Yeah.
And I whipped this down. It was like it went across the whole plate. Gluten-free vinegar and mushy peas. The chip shed.
I love
Oh, we're inside of the Shakespeare Company. Going to a free exhibit here. Yeah, there's the free exhibit hall.
walk along the river, and then the Trinity Church is just over there. We're gonna walk along the river. Yeah, cool.
You have some time restrictions here because we're going to the school at 4. Food was fantastic. All right.
This play is from 1623,
Wow.
and without this book being made, half of this place would have been lost. It was put together after he died.
The place could have been lost if this book wasn't produced and saved.
Yeah, without it, half of these works would have been lost forever. So it's 36 of his famous plays.
There's one surviving copy. Wow.
Yeah.
Of 750 originally printed.
Yeah, only 230 remain. And this is one of them. Isn't that neat?
There's one surviving. Okay, so
There's 200.
so there were other copies, but if you didn't print this, then wow.
Isn't that neat? From 1623. Swans. Look at this. Shakespeare play. She's from Gone with the Wind, obviously. That's neat. Hi guys. I think he's gonna feed them. Hi. Jesus, they might peck you. Beautiful.
So William Shakespeare is buried in there.
Yeah, he's buried inside, and he was baptized there, and he attended church there. Probably married there too, I think. This river, Avon. And the Avon, I learned, is a Celtic word for river, and it was named that when the Celts invaded. Norsemen, whatever they were. Wow. There's no writing on it. I don't know if I've ever seen one so totally worn away. Look at the way the stone is worn away at the bottom. And apparently his grave is right at the altar, which would be right about here. Probably. I'm guessing. I don't know. One end or the other.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You can always tell it's old when it's all kind of like leaning and stuff.
That's what I mean.
It's just so good.
It's like, you just don't see that in America. They won't let it happen.
It's thought to be the home of the, his name was Hall, and he married Shakespeare's daughter. And the home dates back to 1610. 1618. Susanna. All right, we're on Church Street right now, and we're going to go to William Shakespeare's Schoolhouse, but I just wanted to film this. It's an old pub called the Windmill Inn. It's been a pub since 1600 and built in 1599. So since William Shakespeare died in 1616, he very likely came here. And just to get an idea of the street, his schoolhouse is right there, the Tudor-style building before the church, and just after the church is where his house was. So, yeah, if he didn't come here, that would be really odd. So, I'm sure this was his local pub. And his daughter, when she married, lived just around the corner on the left. The Windmill Inn, built in 1599, and an ale house since 1600. Let's chat there. Love it. Listen.